I'm going to tell you about my life journey in part 3. As I told you before, I already completed my study till masters. When I was in lower certificate of education at that time, I completed at the private school at Kuala Lumpur, in the city of Kuala Lumpur, where I stayed with my sister, the elder sister, and now she already passed away. Sorry to hear that, you see. Actually, I love my sister so much, but she's no more in the world, in this world. So sorry to hear that. She looked after me when I studied there. She looked after me. So after completed my lower certificate of education in Kuala Lumpur, and I start working in the law firm after that. But in the same time, I don't want to burden upon my sister. While that time I was working, I still continue my study, and I took my exam for the Malaysian Certificate of Education, where we call that time is MC, or in Bahasa is SPM. Thanks God that I got good result also, but I studied at night class. I studied at night classes, and that time is in 1977. Yes, in 1977. So in 1978, I got married when my age setting going to be 20 years that time. And I think around 20 years, 20 years, yes. Then while I was working there in a law firm, so experience in a law firm, I think almost nearly 25 to 30 years, I think, around that time. And during that time, because I really love in a law legal line, where my experience there in the litigation, so most probably they give me a job first is a legal clerk, as receptionist, legal clerk, and also after that is a secretary, litigation secretary, and also the last job is the office manager. I really love the job, you see, especially like they give me to prepare like document, like what we call this in litigation line, where they give me how to prepare letter of demand, prepare the summons statement of claim, where they ask me to prepare the notice application, any type of notice application for reinstate, or application for the extension of time, application for the substitute service, and all type of application, notice application. Then from there, they asked me to prepare the judgment in default, judgment, consent judgment, and after that we have to go ahead to proceed with the what we call this bankruptcy notice, but I'm really famous in bankruptcy notice that time. So they really give me on that position only bankruptcy. For the bankruptcy until the last of the bankruptcy is we have to file the proxy, so I love the job. But for the others like petition or like for the family's matter, I know to do that, but I don't like that. I don't like that job too much. But I really concerned of the bankruptcy proceeding. And when come to the bankruptcy proceeding, my lawyers concerned, they will give it to me. Many bundles of file, all the bankruptcy proceeding, they leave it to me, then I'll do from A to Z. And I was thinking that I want to work. You see, I want to further study in law. So thanks God that time, one of the local university in Malaysia, UITM, they took me studying there until third year. First year good, second year good, and third year, I don't know. I'm not so lucky that time. Then I fail on one of the what we call this law contract 2. That's really because of one point, and I tried to appeal to the management there. They wouldn't allow me, so I have to stop. And I and another 2 friends more, I have to stop from that, and I feel very, very upset. Then I don't know what to do. Then I was thinking that I don't want to work with law firm anymore. Then on 2005, that is the last work that I work as the office manager. Then I stopped from there because of my sadness. Then I got another. Just to highlight with you, when I was studied law, that time is the year 1999, and so that time actually from 1999 till 2001. So during that time I was failed my third year exam due to one subject, that is a law of contract. But I still work with a law firm until 2005. So in 2002 I apply another study. I apply at the Open University of Malaysia, but I took another course, that is the management. I studied the what we call this a degree in management. So thanks God, I completed a study in 2006 in Bachelor in Management. Okay. While I was studying at the Open University of Malaysia, I resigned from the law firm 2005, and I got another offer in the College Legenda. I do the marketing, where the job is very good job, where I recruiting the student. The program is the diploma, degree, and also a master's. I normally do the recruiting of the student. So thanks God that I'm doing a very good job, and my boss give me post, very good post, as the ASGM, Assistant Senior General Manager. And while I was working there also, another college also offer me, that is a college unity, college unity in quite far from the place also, but doesn't matter for me because they are giving me a very good offer in marketing manager there. So I'm satisfied with the job, and in the same time also, I think about 1 year after that, I got another offer from the college also. This is Angkasa Training Center, where they collaborate with the University Utara Malaysia. This is the government university. So they give me also very good offer, and I used to go to the university northern side every month. I went there with the student, bringing the student there, and then students, so they have to take exam in that university. Very interesting job, very challenging job that I really like it. That is, I work with the college since 2005 till 2007. This is three what we call these three college. And while I was working in the Angkasa Training Center there, I continued further study. At the University Utara Malaysia, I took the advanced diploma in organizational leadership. That is in 2008, and thanks God that I successfully completed my advanced diploma with the excellent results in 2009. So from there, from my two qualifications, degree in management from the Open University of Malaysia, and advanced diploma from the University Utara Malaysia. I apply for the government job in the statistic department, and I successfully got a job there in statistical officer there. So that time I got no experience in working in the government, so that I work there. It's also very challenging work that I work, sometimes go out, and we have the post that we have to see the population of how many people in Malaysia, population for all for the boy, for the man, for the woman, how many, for the old people, for the young people, for the small kid, and we have to see how many population from there. Very interesting job. I really like it, the job, and while I was working there, I continue my further study in Asia University, where Asia University is the university that I got it, but this is, they collaborate with the one of the university in Perth, that is the Murdoch University in Perth in Australia. They collaborate together, and what we call this, I attended the courses, the courses of the PERS, what you call the Murdoch University, in international business there, and I also took exam there in 2001, and I continue study from Asia University and collaborate with the Murdoch University for 2 years, since 2010 until 2012, and I was successfully graduated Masters in Management in 2012 with an excellent result too. I resigned from after that. I resigned from the government job due to my personal problem, and I went back to my hometown in my place, my hometown in Johor. So I stayed with mom quite some time there, and I got job there also in my hometown. So this is what my experience working and studied during I was in Malaysia. So okay, that's all that I can tell you about my life, and maybe we can maybe if I got time I can tell you more about my life in the next video. So thank you for watching. So thank you again. See you the next video.